let the Clash development team's imagination run away with them, and what do you get? Inferno Wizards. Welcome Clashers one and all, and thank you so much for stopping by Clash of Clans Attacks for a little Inferno Wizard action. That's right, straight out of ClashCon. Of course, we could always count on the Clash developer team to come up with these crazy ideas. These, luckily not in the game, but this is what Jonas came up with for his war raid against mild aggression. Yes, none other than the most powerful wizard ever, and he's brought 5 of them to the battle. So between that and check out the top left of your screen as Jonas blows on his fingers, getting ready to drop these wizards. He looks intimidating. These wizards look all powerful. I mean, come on, the most powerful wizard ever. That's got to be absolutely massive. And it turns out, yes, they shoot Inferno Tower beams, but their damage per second is lower than a regular wizard, and although it looks really cool when they get started right here, any second they will turn to beams in just a second here as they move in a little bit more closely. Maybe they're shorting out right there, not sure exactly what happens in the beginning, but finally they get going like a lighter, and there are the Inferno beams zapping those structures, but it's a slow damage process, again looking more impressive than it actually is. And yes, Jonas took a little bit of ribbing from Chief Pat and myself during the live stream as we gave him criticism for not protecting those wizards better with the golems. You can see they're spreading out on their own, and they are shortly going to be taken down by the defenses. Also, in the name of fairness, it looks like Jonas only brought 5 when he could have assigned them, of course, a lower housing space. These had a housing space of 20 each, and surely his raid is going down the tubes. Not even close to a single star against this maxed out anti-3-star base, even with 5 of the most powerful wizard in the world. Jonas, leaning back, he realizes he is defeated, and it's not going to happen. Even with those wizards, he cannot grab a single star, and mild aggression successfully defends and eventually goes on to the victory, defeating the Clash team at their own game. So now we're going to take a look at some Lost Phoenix members who are using lots of wizards in their own attacks. And just imagine if these most powerful wizards in the world were actually in the game, as Sarachota is about to drop 20 wizards on the outside. Let's check it out and just imagine. There they are, going to work on all of those structures. Now, of course, this isn't actually in the game, and even if it were, probably not the best attacking force anyway. Because they are so slow, they would do a lot of damage over time, but they really wouldn't have an opportunity to get in towards the center of the base and really just devastate things. Actually, I'm thinking Jonas's biggest mistake was he did not set his wizards to multi-targeting. But right here, we've got kind of an unusual use of haste spells, as Sarah is successfully defending those wizards, protecting them from the defenses like you should in any good ground attack, as the golems move in ahead of those wizards, clearing giant bombs, distracting defenses, and allowing the wizards to get the job done, taking out all of those structures as they close in on the town hall. So unlike Jonas's wizards, Sarah's wizards working their way towards the center, well-placed jump spell over several different enclosures, and there goes the town hall for the first star, 37% damage, and you can still see at least 6 or 8 of the wizards are still up, being protected by the heroes or by the golems. Couple more wizards on the outside. Sarah says he always saves a few. Definitely good practice just in case you're close to 50% and you need those last couple of percentage points. The wizards can often come in handy on the outside, but Sarah well past 50% here in this war raid, 2 stars against a fully maxed out base. Next, we will take a look at another master of the wizard and of the witch, none other than Glider of Lost Phoenix, shooting for an anti-3-star base here with slightly lower level heroes, and as you can see, not completely maxed out. So Glider obviously hoping for the 3-star, and he's found a base with 2 single target Infernos, absolutely ideal for his Royal Witchcraft attack, but all of these enclosures not going to help out with this strategy. He is going to need some help from the 3 jump spells he's brought to try to give those witches access into the center of the base and hopefully out towards the back as he's shooting for a 3-star win. So gliders, king and a giant and a golem on the left, the queen and the healers on the right hand side, and here come the witches with a whole bunch of wizards. Now Glider used to run this attack with just witches down the center. He has added in a lot of wizards, more than a dozen in fact, and just their high DPS does seem to work out pretty well, especially when they are protected by the golems and the heroes. Now the Lava Hound from the Clan Castle went right down the middle, and that will delay and distract these wizards and witches for a while before they get a chance to get to that Town Hall enclosure. But the heroes doing their job effectively, Queen on the right, King on the left, and there goes the Barbarian King's Iron Fist. So both abilities have been activated, so Glider really relying heavily upon the wizards and the witches in the center to overrun that last single target Inferno, get the Town Hall down for the second star, and continue on their way. But the last jump spell is already down, and that will certainly slow things as the wizards, witches, and the Archer Queen are going to need to work through at least one layer of walls before they can get to the last structures to try to wrap up the 3-star attack. You can see they're working hard on the inside. They have gotten the last Inferno tower down, but one of the Expos remains. And then the bigger problem, the Mortar and the Wizard Tower, those other defenses, are on the other side of a wall, and Glider does not have another jump spell to help out, so they're going to stall right there, and that is going to be costly as we watch every single unit go down from the inside except for the Archer Queen. She is going to work hard on her own at full health, but she's just not going to have enough time to get the last of those structures down, and Glider settles for a 91% 2-star war win, an excellent attack from Glider. So if he could have brought some of the most powerful wizard in the world, does Glider grab a 3-star right there? I guess we will never know. But if you had infinite design powers like the Clash team, what unit would you create and bring to war yourself? Let me know down in the comments below. Maybe I'll use it in a future episode. In the meantime, thank you so much for sticking around. Please don't forget to subscribe for daily Clash of Clans content and the earliest possible update and sneak peek information. And until tomorrow, get out there and make every attack a full attack.
Galadon, my troop would be a gym box troop. It would go in and it would get the gym boxes and then it would take them and it